Today we're breaking down all the human characters in DanDaDan. If you have not read the manga, there will be massive spoilers ahead. First up we have Okarin, real name Ken Takakura, the alien-obsessed high schooler who goes from nerdy loner to accidental paranormal powerhouse. Okarin has a classic anime nerd look, short, skinny, brown hair, and round glasses. He starts with a bowl cut, but after he's run-in with the Flatwoods monster, it gets permanently messy. The guy survived a supernatural disaster style. Socially awkward and insecure, Okarin turns to aliens for companionship, because, well, he didn't have any friends. He's loyal, brave, and will literally offer up his own bowls to help a friend in need, which for him is basically another day in his life. Okarin's life changed when he met Momo. A dare to prove the paranormal existence leads to a fateful encounter with Turbo Granny, resulting in a curse that takes his family jewels. He and Momo team up to retrieve them, marking the beginning of his yokai-infused adventures. Some of his powers are Turbo Granny's speed. In his yokai form, Okarin can run at speeds up to 100 kilometers an hour, making him a blur on the battlefield. His yokai form transformation includes a powerful bite that can take down almost anything. He can also transport himself through telephone wires. Later on in the story, Okarin learns to separate from his body and can roam around as an astral projection, though it is risky. As the main character in the series, Okarin has countless amazing moments, from saving Momo multiple times to pretty much saving everyone. Okarin is by far one of the coolest characters in the series. Next up is Momo Ayase, the Gyado with a heart of gold, and psychic powers to match. Momo is all about the rebellious Gyado style, auburn hair, hoop earrings, and a choker. She's got the don't mess with me look, but her loyalty makes her the ideal friend in a crisis. Fierce, fearless, and a tad judgmental, Momo doesn't tolerate nonsense. She's protective, brave, and even a little chivalrous, especially around her friend Okarin. Raised by her grandma Seiko, a spirit medium, Momo grew up performing good luck rituals that got her bullied in school. While destroying their relationship at first, Momo and Seiko ultimately became close allies against the supernatural. Some of her powers are psychokinesis. This is Momo's main power, allowing her to lift, move, and throw objects with her mind. Later on, she develops the Moe Moe Tri-Beam, a signature attack that combines psychic energy with a heart-shaped blast, a devastating and cute move. She can also see auras and even look into memories when she concentrates. From helping her friends to not taking shit, Momo is a badass. Now let's talk about Seiko Ayase, Momo's spirit medium grandma, who's both mentor and protector for the gang. Despite being a grandma, Seiko's got the look of a stylish aunt, with long white hair in a top knot and her red glasses. She's youthful, intimidating, and definitely not the baked cookies kind of grandma. Seiko is as tough as nails, with a sense of humor that's equal parts dry and snarky. She's generous, but never sentimental. Seiko raised Momo after some turbulent events, teaching her the ways of a spirit medium. Though it got Momo bullied, they now share a strong bond. Some of her powers include mystic barriers that borrow energy from regional gods to create barriers that trap and incinerate spirits. Seiko teaches everyone about the power of words. By naming things with words, you can enhance attacks or weapons. She uses it to call her bat Nessie and boosts his power against spirits. Seiko can communicate with spirits, see them, and even exorcise them. She can even use a crystal ball to gain information about people and events. Throughout the story, Seiko's power is a mystery, but there's one thing we know for sure. She's one of the most powerful characters in the series. This is Ira Shiratori, ordinary high school student, until she wasn't. After picking up one of Okarin's testes, Ira's life went from algebra exams to supernatural throwdowns. The ball granted her incredible powers, and she definitely acts like it. Humility? I don't think so. After becoming able to transform into an acrobatic silky mode, she's decided upon herself that she's the savior of humanity. Yeah. But how strong is she? First of all, she's got agility that's borderline ridiculous. She may be able to keep up with Turbo Granny. Then there's the hair, which turns out doubles as a weapon. Not just any weapon. Think like multiple tentacles that can lift cars, smash enemies, and honestly crush walnuts if she wanted more nuts, I guess. After harnessing the power of words, she can twist her hair into a drill that will basically tear through anything in front of her. They say it's strong enough to pierce armor, which, could come in handy. In the end, Ira's pretty much the definition of supernatural muscle with an attitude to match. Next up, we've got Jin and Joi, or Gigi. Momo's childhood friend who goes from a flirty goofball to a yokai vessel. Gigi is tall, muscular, with auburn hair and a friendly yet chaotic energy. He's often seen with hoop earrings, a blazer and a tie, which only adds to his cool guy look. Gigi is the high energy, slightly obnoxious friend who ends every sentence with an exaggerated foo. He's flirty, a little annoying, but genuinely loyal to his friends. After his family moved, Gigi started experiencing paranormal disturbances and eventually reached out to Seiko for help. Since then, he's joined the gang and taken on the role of the vessel of the yokai Evil Eye. Some of Gigi's powers include ki control, where he can channel spiritual energy or ki for attacks, which he was taught from Seiko. The Ha Wave, an energy burst that knocks back opponents, made by channeling his ki. By adding the power of words and calling it Evil Gun, Gigi enhances his Ha Wave into a powerful energy beam. Gigi is a powerhouse even without the help of Evil Eye. Now let's talk about Rin, the class rep with a vampire obsession and a heart of gold, I guess. Rin is your classic overachiever look. Brown pigtails, purple glasses, and a pristine school uniform that somehow says spotless. She's got that responsible class rep energy down. Kind-hearted, thoughtful, and imaginative to the point of saying her fantasies out loud, Rin has a passion for vampire romance that she applies to almost every new person she meets. In her mind, Okarin might just be a vampire. Rin sacrificed her dream of being an idol to care for a bedridden grandmother. It cost her her friendships, but she found her place as a responsible, caring class rep. After picking up Okarin's mystical ball, Rin starts seeing spirits and can interact with them. She also survived a haunting by the yokai Ombudsman, so she's resilient, even if she's new to the paranormal world. Later on, Rin can harness the Ombudsman's abilities, merging with the yokai. Once merged, Rin is compelled to wear a bikini-style idol costume. Through singing, Rin gains the ability to control gravity at will. As a new character, there's still so much more we don't know about Rin, and way more to learn in the future. Next up is Kint, the wannabe hero who's obsessed with mechas and just wants to be cool. Kint has got that rotund build, short hair, glasses, and usually dons his Gakran outfit. At one point he even wraps himself in bandages and wears an eye patch, claiming he's been through alien battles, which is about as true as you'd expect. Kint has the classic "I'm cool, I swear" energy. He tries a little too hard to impress. He loves getting attention, especially from the girls, but deep down, he's a softie who just wants to be liked. Kint's lifelong dream is to pilot a giant mecha, which he finally does after transforming Momo's house into one. Years of practicing on amusement rides paid off when he got behind the controls, even if it was more chaotic than heroic. Kint's powers are nanoskin control. His sci-fi imagination lets him control nanoskin to form objects from mechas to Akira's motorbike. He may not be a trained fighter, but he's come up with some moves like Rocket Punch and Blazing Wind Seiko's Zuki Punch, just in case. I mean, at one point he was fighting in a giant mecha Buddha against Godzilla. That's kinda cool. Finally, we have Unji Zuma, which I just learned if you flip them around it becomes Zuma Unji, which is like Jumanji, I don't. Yeah, he's the gang leader with tragic past and yokai-imbued powers. Unji is tall with shaved sides, piercing, and a tough but compassionate look. His style is a unique mix of traditional and edgy, with gaiter sandals and an intense protective aura. Unji is fiercely loyal and selfless, dedicating himself to looking out for the troubled teens. Despite his tragic past, he's developed a chivalrous side, and especially when it comes to protecting those he cares about. After losing his brother and mother in tragic circumstances, Unji took up the mantle of protector, leading his high school gang as a guiding force for those who need support. Some of Unji's powers are the Umbrella Boy Yokai. Unji wields 2 yokai-infused umbrellas that let him create powerful shockwaves due to him being cursed by the Umbrella Boy Yokai. He can use these umbrellas to fly and jet around at the speed of light, though he is limited to 2 uses per umbrella. When channeling his yokai powers, Unji gains significant boosts in strength and agility. Unji's strength was proven when he fought the Death Patissier with Momo, constantly defeating monster after monster and obstacle after obstacle. And there you have it. They're all the main human characters in DanDaDan explained. Each brings their own chaotic charm to the series, proving that whether you're cursed, possessed, or just trying to impress people, there's room for everyone in the world of the paranormal. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more wild anime character rundowns.